Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back at Globe Life Field, and towing the slab in this one, Trevor Rogers, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here comes Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Gets under it and pops it up. Holiday. Hauls it in, 2 away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Marcus Semien.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations. And hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Adolis Garcia digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in Arlington, top of the second. And the batter now, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. That one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. His 2nd home run of the series, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. On the ground and foul ball. Ripped to short. Seager fires over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
The left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Tied up here in the early going. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Batting 7. The
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Kobe Mayo. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. All even now at 1-1. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Jonah Heim.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Justin Foscue.
And now Justin Foscue. One down, base is empty. Off the plate inside. 2-1. To third, and it stays fair.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runner on at first with one gone. Runner on to go. There's the ball. Throw, safe. Foscue, the runner at second with one away. And it's even up. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, boots it into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that grounder up the middle made it a little more challenging than a routine ball right at him, but it's definitely a play you expect to make as a middle infielder, and I'm sure he wants that one back, but for now, you just got to get ready for the next one and make a play.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Up next for the Rangers, Michael Hellman. And a count 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cowser makes a nice running catch. 2 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Breaking ball misses down and away. adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Swing and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting, the second baseman.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. Laureano comes up to hit. Trump, the lead runner, out at second. Holliday at first, 1 gone. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
The batter, number 2.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. And a slider misses down and away. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, 2 outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Rangers 1. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, Sam Haggerty. Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Cowser makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager.
Seager.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Over to first,
The
and
batter,
Seager
number
is set
2,
down.
second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. Man at second.
Ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Semien stands at second with 2 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across, and that'll do it. Rangers lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser. Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, They forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And a big swing and a miss.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing low. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled away. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
That just misses. And a count 2-1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob deGrom appears to be getting loose. Rocker getting loose as well. Out to center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back in Arlington, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jonah Heim.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, he botches it.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Foscue.
And now the first baseman, Justin Foscue. Flares it into the outfield. Hauls it in, 1 away.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1 is fouled off. Heim over at first with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. That one almost got him. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. One left for Texas, and they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers.
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Jacob deGrom.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Chadwick Trump,
Leading
the
off
next to hit for the
Baltimore,
Orioles.
the catcher, number 41, Chadwick Trump.
Next one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Check swing, no appeal, and the count is filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
The second baseman,
so the batting order turns over.
Holliday.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Left field. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ramon
2 outs,
Laureano.
base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Ramon Laureano. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Laureano on the move.
2 balls,
Pitch
2
misses.
strikes.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brian
Now
Baker.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been
Number
fantastic
43,
against him this year. His
Brian
numbers in those matchups are
Baker.
very good.
So digging in,
Leading up
Michael
for the
Helmet.
Rangers, the center fielder, Michael Hellman.
Strike two.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2-2 now. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sam.
So the lineup flips over.
Haggerty.
So next to hit for Texas, Sam Haggerty. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now it's Corey Seager.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ball two.
Man at first, one away. Next offering upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball four, two aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
2 on, 1 out. Up next for the Rangers, Marcus Semien. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back. And it's gone. Home run. And it gives them the lead in the fifth. It's 4-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brian Baker will depart, and unfortunately he didn't get much help behind him defensively. New arm coming in. We'll be back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One down. Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Mayo snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. 2 out, space is empty. That clips the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 99. Designated hitter.
There's Gary Sanchez. The Rangers up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. 2-1 to Sanchez. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Hobie Milner, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Martin also getting ready. That's a little high. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Ripped to right, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
A changeup missing. 3-2 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Goes down looking.
The batter, the left fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 hit, 1 left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rangers 4 and the Orioles 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Rangers,
now here is Justin Foscue. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right through there, got him. And there's 1 down.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to short, Henderson. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
2 down, base is empty. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Trump down to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Rangers 4 and the Orioles 3.
Now pitching for the
Taking
Rangers,
over on the mound for the Rangers,
number
Chris
55.
Martin.
This guy's a strike thrower.
Chris
He's done an excellent job
Martin.
of avoiding walks so far this season.
Well, one-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Now fly ball to right center. Hellman sizing this one up. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And it remains 2-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Bowman.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Fouls one off. 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sam.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. One down, base is empty.
Ball back
Just
outside.
missed. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kittredge warming up as well. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one ripped. Mullins makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
Now
Seager.
it's Corey Seager. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hobie Milner. This southpaw's been really good
Number
against
41.
left-handed hitters. Here's the
Hobie
Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday.
Milner.
And that misses. Ball 2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Luke Jackson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Webb getting cranked up as well. Just missed. Ramon Laureano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Ball to strike. Runner on the go. Pitches low. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Started to swing, held up.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
High fly ball down the left field line. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 99, designated hitter Gary Sanchez.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Man on second, 2 down. Outside low. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in Arlington, out of the bottom of the 8th, and here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Fires over to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And misses inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away. And when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away. And that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Jonah Heim. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Matt Bowman out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Keegan
Orioles,
Aiken gets the call from the
number
pen.
45.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card
Keegan
out there in terms of
Aiken.
throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Started after it. Appeal to first. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
On a line, base hit. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Next offering is downstairs. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. 1 run across. Cut off. Now a throw home. The tag out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
And now, Michael Hellman. And now 2 balls and a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Through 8 full, it's the Rangers 6 and the Orioles 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Luke Jackson.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. In the air, right field. Haggerty makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Colton Cowser will hit next. Late on that fastball.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next offering is in the dirt. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 7th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tying run at the plate. Slider misses outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The tying run at the plate. That's towards center. Hellman sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Chadwick Trump.
Orioles down to their final out. Chadwick Trump, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one pulled foul. The Orioles down to their final strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. See you later. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-6.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luke Jackson won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the Rangers,
number
Jacob
71.
Webb.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's going to be Jackson Holiday. Just off the inside edge. And now 2-2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 11th of the year. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. That's to third. Whips it across, and Laureano is retired. And the inning is over. So an incredible rally here at the top of the 9th has completely flipped the script of this game. It's the Orioles 7 and the Rangers 6. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
One-run game, bottom 9.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside, 3-1. Corey Seager in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
He's 2 outs away. Seager stands in now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Upstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman
So they're
Marcus
down to their final out. So next to hit for
Semien.
Texas, Marcus Semien. Out towards right center field. Laureano sprinting after it. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Semien on the way to third. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So up next, Adolis Garcia.
Yeah.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The tying run is 90 feet away. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. On to first. Ball game. And the Orioles hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.